Hey guys, it's Kat here. Today we're doing a very special video, as you could tell by my gown and today's backdrop. It's a video sponsored by ColourPop Cosmetics, which I'm so proud to announce their Disney Designer Collection. If you guys have known me for a while, I've been a huge fan of ColourPop for a very long time. This Disney Designer Collection's eyeshadow palette is called It's a Princess Thing. There's a great combination of mattes, shimmers, metallics, and some sparkly eyeshadows. And these color names are so adorable and just spot on with the theme of the princesses. And we cannot forget the highlighter and Super Shock shadows that are so creamy. The pearlized Super Shock cheek. So now that we looked at the entire collection, let's get started with the makeup transformation turning into Belle. First of all, I'm going to put a wig cap on so that I get the hair out of my way. I don't know why I had this little hair popping out, but we need to secure that wig cap so that I could put on a wig later. Now I'm just putting down a face primer just to make sure my skin is a little even, moisturized, and that the foundation will stick. Especially if you're doing this look for Halloween, turning into Belle, you want that to last all night. Now I'm just getting my favorite long-lasting foundation formula. I'll make sure to list all the products I use in this video down in the description box below. I'm using a foundation brush to apply that on my skin, all the way down to my neck and chest. Then I'm getting a beauty blender just to make sure it is all blended in. Then I am using a full coverage concealer on the bottom and top eyelids, blending that in with the brush, and putting that on areas that I need coverage, that have redness and maybe some acne or rosacea, just to make sure I have a clear, pristine canvas to apply more makeup. Now this is a little excessive, but I love going in with two different concealers. One of my favorite concealers is ColourPop's No Filter Concealer. I get it in a shade or two lighter than my natural skin tone so that it just brightens up my under eyes. And I put it on the corners of my eyes and on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead as well, blending that all in with a sponge, and under my eyes I use a brush to blend it in as well. Then we're going to powder our under eyes with a very brightening powder and a damp beauty sponge, just to make sure all that concealer is set there, but we're not going to put it on the top eyelid just yet. With a translucent setting powder, we're just going to set the rest of our face, but not our eyelids. Then I'm getting one of my favorite brightening powders as well. I know a lot of under eye brightening. Putting that on my under eyes as well. Then getting my contour shade and making sure to make it look like I have some cheekbones. Putting that on the sides of my cheeks and the top of my forehead. We cannot forget the jawline. We need to chisel that jawline down to make it look a little bit more angular and thinner. Then I got the same brightening powder that I used on my under eyes with a flat brush and chiseled out my jawline right under that contour shade. Then of course I had to use the Super Shock shadow in the color Be Our Guest because it relates to Belle, but I'm not using that on my eyes. I'm going to use it as a blush to make Belle's face look more alive. Then I'm going into my Disney Designer Collection eyeshadow palette. It's a Princess Thing, and use the color Chip, of course, because I have to, and it's a great transition shade. Or you could just use it as a base. Then I'm using the color Beast. It is this beautiful, sparkly, deep brown color. And I'm just putting that in the outer corners of my eyes. Then I'm going into the color Juju from the eyeshadow palette and putting that in my crease of my eyelid, because Belle has more of a pink tone eyeshadow in some of the cartoon animation. Getting the color Abu very lightly and putting that in the crease as well. I'm trying to get a terracotta color mixed with this orange brown Abu shade and this color Juju. Going back with the color Beast from the eyeshadow palette in my inner corner, doing a little bit of a halo eye and blending it a little bit into the crease as well with my leftover shadow. And I'm especially going to get a clean blending brush into that crease too, just to make sure all the colors are nicely blended. And with the Beast shade, I'm doing my lower lash line as well. Then with my finger, I'm tapping it into the color One Kiss, which is this beautiful golden shade. I just feel like it brings out the color of Belle's dress. This shadow is probably one of my favorites. Deepening in the outer and inner corner of our look with the color Beast again. You could dip your brush into some facial setting spray and the eyeshadow color to do kind of a natural, more looking eyeliner. Blending that into my crease. Then I'm getting a white eyeliner pencil and coloring in my waterline to make Belle's eyes look very big and animated. Curling my eyelashes to get them ready for some mascara. Putting mascara on the top, and of course we cannot forget the bottom lashes. Speaking of lashes, I'm getting these false eyelashes with some glue and putting those, of course, on my eyelids to give some flair. And I don't know about you, but whenever I put on false eyelashes, I have to get a black eyeliner pen to make sure it connects with my inner corner of my eye, because I don't want anyone to notice where my false eyelashes stop and my real eyelashes begin. Now it's time to go in with the brow pencil. Lucky for me, I have some very thin eyebrows, kind of like Belle, so I'm just gonna go in with the brow pencil and follow my natural brow hairs. I'm using a medium brown tone pencil and getting one of those pins that has like the brow hair shape and filling in the front part of my brows and defining more of its edges. Now is for one of my absolute favorite parts of this makeup collection is the highlighter. I've been a huge stan of ColourPop's highlighters for a very long time. They make my favorite highlighter formulas. And this color, A Smile in a Song, is gorgeous. It's like this pearlized glow. It's like if you were an actual princess and your cheeks glow from candlelight and have fairy dust on your actual cheeks. It is amazing. If you love a lot of glow, this is the highlighter for you. And now it is time for the lipstick. Of course, I had to use one of my favorites in the color Belle from the ColourPop Disney Designer Collection. Putting that all over my lips, and then to brighten up the inner part of my lip and to make it look more voluptuous and thicker, I put on the color Boo of the lip glosses and then topped it off with Bippity to give it a nice sparkle. And now it is time for our wig. I'll make sure to link where I got this wig down below. I had to make some color corrections to it, especially as you can see here when I put on that signature Belle bun. She has like a half up, half down hairstyle, and I had to color in some of her roots to make it look a little bit more like it has depth and color and not just flat. And then my ears aren't pierced, but I got some clip-on earrings that are these beautiful gold opal looking jewels with crystals on the outside. I can't go to a ball without jewelry. You need some sort of accessory, whether it be jewels, a pumpkin, a beast, or a tiger. And I'm not just gonna stop there. I got that highlighting shade and not only put it on my face, but I put it on my shoulders as well. Just go all out. And with that, we have completely turned into Belle from Disney's Beauty and the Beast. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to ColourPop for sponsoring this video. I've loved ColourPop for so long. I feel like they blew it out of the park with this collection because they made the colors and the names suit the princesses. All the products, of course, I use in this video will be listed down below, especially this Disney Designer Collection with ColourPop. Subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I am everywhere. If you guys do this makeup or any makeup from my YouTube channel this Halloween season, please post on your Instagram and hashtag #katsketch. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye!